Today, I want to talk about you as a coachee in your relationship with your client when you're coaching, which can only happen if you have a coach for yourself and if you experience and explore your relationship with your coach as a coachee. Being a client, being on the receiving end of the shifting roles in the coaching relationship is essential, is so important to be able to show up with integrity consciously with our client. Because of course we do for ourselves what we hope our client do for themselves. We develop integrity, we find courage, we sort of clean up, explore our relationship with psychological defense, many things. But some of us in our profession decide that they don't want to have a coach or they don't think it's necessary. So this little recording is not about talking to the people who don't have a coach, because that's not for me to say anything, but it's more to highlight, I think, the essential nature of this profession, the sort of energetic exchange and reciprocity which is taking place, which can find its mix and improve the quality of the mix, most likely when we also are in integrity with the conversation we're having with our client. It's very difficult to put ourselves in the shoes of our client, or sort of put ourselves in the shoes of our client, have empathy, compassion, and be patient and be challenging when ourselves don't know what it feels like. So that's I think important, this capacity to engage and experiment what it is to be a client before we can coach someone and invite them to explore the depth of who they are, the scope of their contribution, of their activity, and the relationship with their competency, with their loved one, with people. In the same way that you would not trust a leader who can't follow, right? You would not, I would not. I think the job of a leader is to first learn to follow themselves at least, and follow others, because how do you want to engage, invite consistently others from a creative space, from a place of personal heart engagement, if you are not doing it yourself with others, if you don't have the humility of doing it. So hiring a coach who is going to help you explore places that you're not necessarily ready to explore because you believe they're not part of you, because they are sort of at the edge of yourself, or maybe even you believe outside of yourself, then it's difficult to do the same with your clients. So as you transition in this profession, exploring one coach to working with one, and after you've done your cycles of your mini cycle with the same one, go with another one to understand and explore the difference and see what's most working for you at this time of your life. That will also give your client the confidence, the innate unconscious sort of confidence that they can work with you and they can relax. So yes, that's what I want to talk with you about. It's the exploration of the relationship with your client, so that you can be in full integrity with yourself when you are inviting your clients to do the same, because that's what they want for themselves, is to have this courage, this capacity to go places that they would not normally go to by themselves. That's why they're hiring you. That's why they pay those prices and to trust and put so much trust in working with you. Then there is, of course, what kind of coach we're hiring and what kind of client and what kind of relationship. Don't negotiate on this, whether it's the fees, whether it's the time. Just go where you feel it's right for you. There is the return on investment is massive. I think that's what we keep talking about with our clients, right? So experience this for yourself. And it's not about paying a high price. I know some people are extremely good at selling very high prices and making a beautiful package. And that, if that floats your boat, just go for it. And at the same time, it's not about paying a cheap price because we need to bring the show on the road, right? So that costs a little. So it's about finding the right balance for that relationship between you and your coach, between you and your clients and your coachee. Find this balance where money is actually a very interesting it's a very interesting language to design a relationship, where you find and experiment what works for you, what's allowing you to open, what's having you to sometimes pay less attention, so that you can be as open, as available to the relationship and allow the relationship to do its job. Thank you for listening. And as always, let's be in conversation.